This goes out to all the women in the world, especially her. You know it don't even matter your age, don't even matter your color. Yo, fellas, I ain't forget about y'all. This is for everybody that like to dance. Just listen to what I'm saying and do it and take a chance. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll it grind. Just get on the floor like I said before. Y'all remember that down low? Just put a little dip with it. Now roll those hips with it. Pop it, push it, rock it, roll it. Can't control it, I come hold it. It's all in fun, so take a chance. Just get on the floor and do that dance, y'all. I know you like it, so don't try to fight it. Turn around, baby, let me see you from the back. Yeah, I like it like that. Get up now, roll those hips. Drop down, double up on those dips. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. Back again with the second verse. It's all clean, so I'm not gonna curse. Dropping bass like a bad habit. Love all women, cause I gotta have it. Coming at y'all in stereo. I'm riding that thing like a rodeo. Hang on, baby, cause the ride is rough, and I got my girls in the front. Now and later, just bumping that rump. Raise it up, let me see that brown. Slap it, girl, make it jiggle around. Round and round that rump goes. Where it stop, yo, no one knows, yeah. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind.
Well, all right, y'all. All right, y'all. If you ain't dipping, then you must be tripping. If you ain't doing it down low, got to go. Got to go. To the people that moving slow, just moving slow. Yo, DJ, pump it up some more.
It's off to the show in a limo. Before the show, I gotta get that dough. Pay them girls what they work. Slip that money under that skirt. Take it off, baby, let me see. You might get a little more Lucci. G-string, having oh so much fun. Playing inside between them buns. Shorty got it going on like Marvin. Teasing me and she know I'm starving. Lick you up, then lick you down. I ain't finished, girl, turn around. Lick you up and down your back, cause I'm that freak, I'm freaky like that. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. I'm setting it off to another level. You're digging freak nasty without a shovel. This is my world, I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. So what's up, yo DJ? When the party's getting slow, join this jam and watch that flow get taken over like a 94. When I had the whole world getting down low. New Orleans born, ATL living. Freak nasty is what I'm giving. My juice is sweet like Georgia peaches. Women suck it up like leeches. It feels so good, you must admit you like this. Shh, yeah, y'all know the song. So come on, won't you sing it? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip.
Can we all rise for our new national anthem? I'm not going to play the whole thing. You get the point. You get the fucking point. How's everybody doing tonight? How was your week? Fuck. Oh man, Barney Frank died. The gay congressman, or maybe it was a senator. I don't remember. I think he was a congressman. He's most famous for Trump tweeting about his protruding nipples. So he died. That's cool. A little bit of good news. Oh, fuck. Luke should be here soon. Luke is here. Okay, good. Luke, how's it going?
Hello, Bulbasaur. How you doing?
How's life in the occupied bank out here? And
I'm on the outskirts of Arizona, so I have some sanity out here.
Luke's in the West Coast, so he's in the new West Bank. Oh God, fucking hell! Barney Frank died today. Did you hear that?
Oh, really?
You know, the protruding nipples. I love that he's more famous for Trump tweeting about his protruding nipples.
Oh, like the Barney Frank is gone, huh? How about that?
Yep.
How did he die? Heart attack? What happened?
Well, he was like 86, and I mean that's like 150 in gay years. So.
Oh wow! If this recent picture is accurate, he aged like incredibly.
Well, yeah, you know.
Let me see. I guess
that kind of lifestyle will catch up with you. Oh God.
Yeah, he's.
Oh my God! Yeah, he looks like he drank from the wrong cup in fucking Indiana Jones.
I'll put up for a contrast, so we get the contrast going on here.
His nipples are protruding no longer.
This is how everyone recognizes him. Oof.
Well, so long, Barney. Barney Frank, by the way, is a ridiculous name for a congressman. You sound like you should be a sheriff in a 60s Western. No, not a congressman known for sucking cock. Well, here's to Barney Frank. He loved, was it Norm Poster said on Twitter? He loved penises and assholes. He will be missed.
Here's a nice. Let's see if I can post this. A nice old picture of him with Chuck Schumer.
Oh, there you go.
Way back in the day.
Fucking angry merchant meme. The life. Oh my gosh. Oh fucking hell. So I owe Forney a sub at Bruno's. I assume Mossad Matt will be getting the kosher variety, but Forney just hates Massey because Massey Forney believes Massey got him kicked out of the Blaze, fired from the Blaze. Which I don't know if that's true or not. But I don't know. I wouldn't want to work for the Blaze anyways, so whatever. I'd personally rather starve in the gutter than work for fucking Glenn Beck, but that's just me.
Well, you have a nice, comfy job at the box factory. So I'm reasonably. So
I will take the fucking box factory. Glenn Beck. Glenn Beck could drive a dumb truck full of money up to my house right now, and I'd be like, "Get the fuck off my property."
That's okay. What do I have to do exactly?
There are a few people left and right where I'm like, I will not fucking associate with you at all. Like, not at all. Like, no, you are trash of the highest degree. Like, I wouldn't work for Ben Shapiro. I wouldn't work for
I wouldn't want to work for Ben Shapiro, and I just
Rayleigh Wire for all the fucking gold in the world, all the check in the world. He could take me to his fucking. He could take me to his cave full of Jew gold, like the fucking dragon in The Hobbit. I'd be like, nah, that's not for me, bro.
Yeah, the gold has attachments to it.
Like I would never work with like Spoonie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somehow came up where it's like, yeah, you want to do this project with Spoonie? Like, nah.
Well, I mean, if he did a project at all, I mean, that'd be a step forward for him.
You want to go work with Lindsay Ellis over at fucking PBS or whatever the fuck she's at now? Whatever Soros funded horse shit she's doing now? No, thank you.
Is there anyone in the mainstream worth working for these days? Like,
I don't know, man. Mainstream, there's some you could swallow your pride and work for, but like, there's just some I could. Like, I could. I guess like the networks. If I, on the off chance that my show with fucking 20 viewers gets offered a job at such a place, like the networks is one thing, but like working under specific guys, it's like, nah, man. I couldn't, Like I'd never work for Nick Fuentes. I'd never work with Nick Fuentes. Not on anything.
No. No,
if we were trapped in a Saw fucking trap and the only way out was to give him a hug, I'm dying. Like that's all. Like I'm just like, all right, I guess the spring is just gonna rip my head off now.
Dang it.
That's cool. That's fine. I accept that. It's fine. Yeah, there's just certain people I wouldn't. Horny says the only project Spoonie is working on is bed rotting. He's also busy shaking his fist at the God he doesn't believe in.
Yeah, a lot of good that. Yeah, New Atheism aged so well, didn't it?
Oh yeah. Okay, so last night we lost the last Republican congressman that was not owned by AIPAC. That's really cool. A Republican congressman, I might add, who went to MIT, co-founded a tech company, built his own home, lived off the grid, married his fucking high school sweetheart, who recently passed away. God rest her soul. And then apparently the big sex scandal I was supposed to be upset about is he was fucking Lauren Boebert, which good for him.
Who was that?
So apparently Massey was fucking Lauren Boebert. That's what we're led to believe. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Because in Republican circles, I guess, getting pussy is a fucking scandal. I don't know. But all in all, good guy. I like Massey. I like Massey quite a bit. Massey's weak on the border, typical libertarian.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Overly fiscal conservative, kind of not interested in the government doing much anything. He is weak on the border. That said, though, the quote-unquote border funding that he voted against was shoved into a giant fucking pork bill.
Yeah.
So it's not like you ever made him vote just on border funding.
Yeah. It's so stupid. The people are
like, you don't want to vote on the fund the border and also trans kids in school bill?
Yeah. Like there's a YouTuber named Steve Turley who decided to call him a constitutional fundamentalist as if that's an insult. Like, that's not really it's not as bad as a criticism as you think it is, dude. It's like that's not really. Oh wow,
Forney says you forgot how he takes Viagra before flying because he likes it when TSA agents fondle his junk. Okay, so he's fucking again. Is this supposed to make me not like him? He's fucking felting TSA agents. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to. He's stunting on TSA agents, and I'm supposed to be like, "Oh, this is unacceptable." The poor TSA. Won't somebody think of the TSA agents? Oh my gosh, those poor. Jeez. I guess we should just hand our country over to Israel then.
I mean, it's bad enough that we have to go through our hands felt up as when we go on an airport, but now we have to get an official ID to do it these days. You have to have a real ID to have that privilege.
That's right. Suffer TSA. That's right, bitch. You go grab my junk. I got it nice and hot for you, TSA faggot.
Oh, that's awful. That's awful. Oh,
okay.
Anyway.
So yeah, the last Republican congressman to not be owned by AIPAC is gone. So that would mean that now 100% of the Republicans, I think something like 70% of the Democrats, if I had to guess, a large chunk of the Democrats at least.
I'd be surprised if they're that. I mean, considering how
the old school Democrats are. The younger ones, like the AOCs and stuff, yeah, but like the old school ones, like the Chuck Schumers and shit. Your Fetterman's even. Oh, he's a real maverick because
of course,
fight wars. He wants to catch me and fight wars. Oh wow, what a great guy.
The only downside of that observation is that when people like AOC don't like AIPAC, like, well, yeah, but she's a monster. I don't have to like. I don't care. But it's just the principle of the matter.
Yeah, I mean, broken clocks.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, the old school Democrats are all AIPAC owned too. So yeah, the last one. We have. This is not a sovereign country. Now let's talk about another representative, shall we? Because I want to again stress that we are not a sovereign country. Oh, by the way, this was Massey at his concession speech.
Oh yeah,
I would have come out sooner, but I had to call my opponent and concede, and it took a while to find Cameron in Tel Aviv.
Ooh,
fantastic, good, awesome. Okay, so here's another representative we need to talk about. This is Representative Brian Mass, Republican from Florida. In 2023, this gentleman decided to on the Capitol Hill, while he is in the official capacity as a congressman, in conference meetings, voting on shit, that kind of stuff, he decided to wear an IDF uniform. As shown here, because he did indeed serve in the IRS. Or the IRS, almost as bad. The IDF.
Yeah,
this is treason as far as I'm concerned. I don't care if I lose my channel for this. I want to say unequivocally, for this act alone, this man should be tried and executed for treason. An elected official in his official capacity wearing a foreign military uniform. Not at all. Not even remotely negotiable. I don't even like it when they got the fucking flags of Israel, or to be fair, Palestine or Ukraine or whatever other fucking shit out there. Pride flags even. I don't want to see any flags in the Capitol except for the red, white, and blue one that's on the goddamn moon.
Yes.
But that aside, this man is in the government in official capacity as a fucking congressman in an IDF uniform. And you wonder why I'm upset. I don't care if you like Thomas Massey or not. You're fucking wrong if you don't, by the way. It's the closest thing to Ron Paul we have in 2026. I think we're allowed to have one principled motherfucker in the group of 400 plus motherfuckers. But whatever. Even if you don't like him, like maybe say he cost you a job or something. The last motherfucker that wasn't owned by this foreign government. Meanwhile, I have motherfuckers wearing foreign military uniforms as they vote on goddamn bills.
Ugh.
This does not happen in a sovereign country. This happens in an occupied country. You want to sit here and tell me Massey's weak on the border? He's weak on the border. He's weak on the border. I don't give a fuck at this point. If this is a thing we're allowing, we don't deserve borders. Because we're not a real country. This is unacceptable. I will state again, this man should have been tried for treason for this, let alone run out of office. He is still a congressman, I will add, and probably will be for life. This is not acceptable at all. And you want to whine about the fact that the one guy who isn't bending a knee to this foreign country of chicken swingers that hate us, the one guy, well, he didn't vote on a pork bill that had a thing in it I liked. That's ridiculous.
How is that a criticism? Like, oh, I didn't vote for the huge omnibus bill. Like, okay, fine. Relevance?
Fine. So, okay, whatever. Fine. Well, you know what? As I said with Forney, Forney and I had a debate. His audio was shit, even by my standards. It sounded okay when I was on the call with him. Going back, trying to re-listen to it, I could understand. For once, I could understand complaints on that. But if you can tolerate the audio, it's worth a listen. Because we did have a good talk.
Yeah,
I said to him, I'm like, fine. Find me another guy who isn't propped up by AIPAC that's strong in the border. This Ed fucking Shabbos Goy that ran against him, this fucking boomer, this fucking, not boomer, he's probably Gen X or something like that. But this fucking guy that, by the way, all the boomers voted for him. you know, he wants to reinstate the draft and fight more wars for Israel. He had a military service record, as if I'm supposed to fucking salute a motherfucker that shot brown kids for Israel at this point. We had a military service record. I don't care. I don't fucking care. Military. Oh, he was fighting for my freedoms in Iraq. Really? How'd they get all the way over there? Because they're supposed to be here with me. Who put them there? This is ridiculous. This is not we do not have our sovereignty anymore. You think I'm overreacting to this? Oh, you're being like the cat boy. That's another thing I hear. And like one guy in the server's like, you're like the cat boy. I'm like, fuck off with that, okay? I don't want my country to be subservient to a bunch of fucking chicken swingers that hate me.
Or anyone for that matter.
Yeah, anyone, frankly. I don't want any foreign. There's too much foreign influence, period. Okay, we have Democrats who are literally sleeping with Chinese spies. Okay, every goddamn cocksucker in Congress is waving a Ukraine flag or an Israeli flag or a Palestinian flag, and I want it to stop. It needs to fucking stop. Enough. Oh, but that's the other thing. Oh, Thomas doesn't bow the knee to fucking Trump, because never, make no mistake, everything to Trump, every bit of morality to Trump is whether or not you're kissing his ass. Whether or not you are a good person to Trump is whether or not you are kissing his ass. That's always been the case. I've always known it to be the case. It's a thing I tolerated back when it at least seemed like he was on my fucking side. Well, he didn't side with Trump on everything.
I swear, like, for some reason we are obsessed with turning. I mean, I like Trump, but the problem is we're trying to treat Trump like Barack Obama, the way the Democrats treat Barack Obama, like the second coming. Like, that's not healthy for any society. We don't do this.
No, I'm not. You know, if you're screaming the F word and screaming praise Allah on Easter morning, I'm going to criticize you for that. Like, I don't want my president doing that. You know, I don't want to be in a war with Iran. Which, by the way, Trump is profiting a great deal off. Trump and his sons are profiting a great deal off, because you know how the market keeps going on up and down every time the war is on or off. Yeah, he's profiting from that quite a bit, because now he's in the club. Make no mistake, now he's in the club. He's bent the knee. He's in the club now. He's in the swamp now. Don't fucking kid yourself. There's no draining the swamp anymore. The little bit of Epstein files we got declassified was because of Thomas Massie, I might add. And it was only a drop in the bucket because most of it's been sealed off or destroyed. But the little bit of info we did get was because of Thomas Massie. Guess who was trying to block it? Well, it was Pam Bondi, right? No, it was Trump. In fact, it's coming out now that the reason Bondi got fired is she was actually trying to get him fucking released. Now, maybe that's wrong. I don't know. But it certainly jives with everything I'm fucking seeing. It's certainly a puzzle piece that fits right the fuck in there.
What a time to be alive. I had to look up what that chicken swinging thing was, and oh, wow. It's scapegoating process.
Says border shit greater than AIPAC shit. Motherfucker, you're not getting border shit either, too. That's the point. Oh, you think now that Massey's gone, Trump's Israeli masters will finally let him fucking fulfill his promises? It ain't going to happen. You ain't getting either. You're getting half-ass deportations that are a drop in the fucking bucket and aren't going to do shit. And guess what? Are going to come to a screeching halt once Democrats take power, probably in the House in January. All right. ICE has been, in many parts of this country, has been brought to a screeching halt by fucking fat liberal Karens with rape whistles. You're not getting your fucking mass deportations. All you're getting is IDF fucking soldiers voting on your bills. That's what you're getting. Oh, this horse shit here. It was sealed because the Epstein victims filed. No, they didn't. Most of the victims were telling you to release it. And frankly, I don't care if they were or weren't because there were bigger issues at play. We can blur. Nobody's telling you to send me child porn. You can blur that shit out. I just want the information. Don't give me this gay Fox News horse shit. I expect better from you people. Go listen to fucking Daily Wire. All right? I don't even want you here then. Grow the fuck up. I know it sucks to admit that you've been duped. I know it's easier to dupe people than to get them to admit they've been duped. I ain't happy about it either. I feel like a goddamn fool because there were signs the whole time that this dude was a piece of shit. But I ignored him because he told me what the fuck I want to hear. Well, no more. We're done with that, okay? I voted in the primary yesterday here in my state. That is quite possibly the last time I will be voting. Certainly on a federal level, maybe in local elections, because I thought long and hard about it. And, you know, there's the bitter part of you that wants to just throw a D-lever out of spite. But I can't really bring myself to do that because it's very rare when there's a Democrat I can support. Although there is a Democrat out there saying some unimaginably based shit right now that we will be talking about later. Probably still couldn't support her, but hot damn did I like reading that article. But I honest to God said to myself, never again. And I'll this is my vow. This is my vow. Bring me a fucking stack of Bibles. Where's the fucking Bible? Let me put my hand on it right now. I am never again voting for another motherfucker that touched that wall. You know the one I'm talking about. You put on your stupid little hat and you touch that fucking wall, and I guess you swear allegiance to Moloch or whatever the fuck you're doing there. It's not happening again. Call me a single issue voter now, because if you touch the wall, I don't vote for you. Now there's other things that may disqualify me from voting for you. If you touch the wall, it's a no. I don't care what else you're promising me. Oh, Beglov, I know I touched the wall, but I'm going to close the border. I'm going to close the northern border too. And we're going to get trade under control, and we're going to bring down inflation, and I'm going to get you a government-mandated redhead goth girlfriend. I'm going to be like, that all sounds great, but let me back up here. You said you touched the wall? Too bad. No, not voting for it. No, fuck you. Because the reality is, you're not going to give me any of those things anyways. Okay. I looked the other way with Orange Man. I knew he touched the wall. I knew he was in with this fucking crowd. But I looked the other way because he said all the things I wanted to fucking hear. And his first term kind of fucking sucked. The whole last year of it was a goddamn disaster. All right, 2020, all the lockdowns, all the all the BLM burning shit down and all. That was under Trump's watch. And then he comes in the second time, and I think, okay, maybe his little fucking ear piercing in Butler and all the lawfare against him, maybe that taught him a lesson. Maybe the boomer finally learned. And he gets in office, and for a hot minute there, it looked like he had. For a hot minute there, it's like he was governing as if he was Pat Buchanan mixed with a little Ron Paul. And I thought, oh, shit, I guess he had. Forget about losing the House in the midterms. A year ago, I thought we were going to just constantly just be storming forward. I thought we were going to take additional seats. And then overnight, right after Charlie died, interestingly enough, and that's a whole fucking can of worms you could get into, because I could wildly speculate about what indeed happened there, but I can tell you that the official story doesn't add up to me. And I can tell you that the fact that Israel's strongest goy for many, many years, sucking Israel's dick, all of the sudden starts questioning our relationship with Israel, and less than a year later catches a bullet in his neck. I can tell you that doesn't feel like a coincidence. Maybe it is. I don't know. Doesn't feel like it. Was it Garrick said in Deep Space Nine? I believe in coincidences. Coincidences happen every day, but I don't trust coincidences.
Yep.
So yeah, if you touch the wall, I'm not voting for you. And guess what? In a couple years, everybody on the right's going to try and get me all excited for fucking JD Vance. And I could trick myself because he hasn't really gone along with all the dumb shit like the Iran war and stuff, has he? He's kind of shut his mouth about that. And maybe when he runs, he'll be like, look, I disagreed with the president about that. That's not how I'm going to do things. But you know what, JD? You touched the wall. You went and you touched the wall. And I don't, no. Did you touch the wall? If the answer is yes, then I'm not voting for you. And I guess at the federal level, that probably doesn't leave me with a lot of options, does it?
Yeah, there are no
probably going to be a whole lot of staying at home or writing my own fucking name in there or maybe checking the libertarian candidate or whatever. I don't know. Or just staying at home. Well, fuck it. I'm not voting for the wall touchers anymore. We're zero tolerance on wall touchers and chicken swingers at this point. And I already was pretty against the chicken swingers. But now it's the wall touchers too. We're done. We're done. We're not doing this anymore. We can't fucking live like this. This isn't sovereignty. This isn't tolerable. Just on a spiritual level, this isn't tolerable. I know that the boomers are like, yeah, but that really slimy preacher on the TV box that I've given thousands of dollars to told me that the Bible says I have to give missiles to Benjamin Netanyahu. But it doesn't actually say that, boomer. It doesn't actually say that at all. No, you're actually not supposed to help this war criminal who spits on the name of Christ murder children. That's actually not surprisingly, Luke, that's actually not a thing a Christian is supposed to do.
Nope.
I know. It seems crazy.
Let's see. I'm a little vague on the details of the Bible, but who were the first persecutors of the Bible again? Of the Christians again?
I believe it might have been the fucking chicken swingers. I don't know.
And I don't want to invoke that. I feel so dirty just even implying that because it comes from all these people who I absolutely despise. It's like,
yeah, but see, I don't feel that way at all because, like, I've been saying this shit for a long time. Look, I'm not anti-Semitic. I don't fucking hate Jews in general. I know you're anti-Semitic. No, I hate a particular sect of them that hate me, and I hate that a particular country of them has taken away my country's sovereignty. But no, I'm not mad at fucking Mel Brooks. All right, like, I'm not. Nobody's sitting here mad at fucking fucking Jerry Seinfeld. All right, like, no, that's not what we're talking about here. All right. Hell, there's one Jewish lady I basically consider an aunt to myself. She's that close to the family, love her to death. That's not what we're talking about here. All right. Talking about the fact that I as a Christian don't owe any loyalty to people that spit on the name of Christ. That's just obvious. I don't know why that needs to be explained. You know, you talk about blind spots. We always shit on the Catholics for worshiping Mary, and they do, and they should knock it off. But what about the evangelicals worshiping Israel? Also knock it off. And yeah, I get that all these people, like, I get it. You sound like Nick Fuentes or whatever. But Nick Fuentes doesn't really fucking believe anything. Nick Fuentes is a weird little queer who likes to be a contrarian because faggots like to upset normies. That's a thing they like to do. It's almost up there with putting penises in assholes. Okay? It's not quite that high, but it's almost that high where they like to upset normies. And if Nick Fuentes existed, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, he'd be spouting off different shit. All right. 15 years ago, he'd have been an atheist like fucking TJ, the anal atheist, putting a banana up his ass. It's just contrarian horse shit. He doesn't believe in anything. I've been critical of Israel since I was a teenager and got into politics and first became aware of what the situation with Israel was. Bill Clinton was in office when I first started criticizing Israel. So I'm not particularly concerned about whether I sound like the cat boy. I don't sound like the cat boy because I'm not a little fucking test tube queer that talks with a lisp. You know, oh my God, this is brown coded being anti-Semitic. I don't care. First of all, again, I'm not really. I'm just anti-Israel at this point. I'm not even. I'll go so far as to say I'm not even like, oh, I just want Israel to leave us alone. No, actually, I kind of want them pushed into the sea, if I'm being honest with you. I'll settle for us not having to pay for them anymore. But, you know, if I had a genie, one of them wishes would actually pretty much be the whole Middle East gone. But if I could only pick one country there. No, we're all this. Oh, we got to stay loyal to Trump. No, I don't. I don't have to stay loyal to him. Okay, Trump is not paying my bills or fucking me, so I don't owe him anything. All he's doing is fucking the country. Look, I had to really think about it today, and it was a bitter pill to swallow. I was better off 2 years ago. This time in 2024, I was objectively better off. I had a higher pay rate at that job with more stable hours, and my dollars went further. And at the end of the day, those are the biggest fucking things. I'm sorry, maybe that doesn't sound like the most spiritual thing in the world. Man does not live by bread alone, but he sure as fuck doesn't live without it. Yeah. Oxygen isn't the only important thing in the world, but I tell you what, if you're running out of it, it's the most important thing, isn't it? Yeah, money isn't all that matters, but when you don't have any, it suddenly does seem to become all that matters. I'm sorry, that's just the physical reality of the world. You know? And yeah, I wasn't putting $50+ in my tiny ass little car's gas tank to go to the grocery store to drop $200 back in 2024. Gas hasn't reached its peak either. You're fucking kidding yourself if you think it has. And I assure you food hasn't. Because A, the dollar is still inflating. B, we're about to have a fucking fertilizer shortage. That's going to hit food prices across the board. Meanwhile, you got billionaires on Twitter talking about like, well, you know, you should just pack your lunch more and stop going out to eat. Get fucked. Just eat peanut butter and jelly all the time and embrace the fact that you will have ever decreasing prosperity for the rest of your days. No, I don't think that's something as an American I need to accept. The whole reason we voted for Trump was to turn that bullshit on its head.
Yeah.
Massey was a grandstander. No, he was a man with a conscience. I know that's weird in politics. Like Forney was saying when we were on stream the other, he goes, yeah, well, you know, Massey just votes, you know, his own way all the time. And I'm like, they're all supposed to be doing that. Every last one of them is supposed to be voting with their principles and the good of their district in mind. Not whether or not they're sucking Trump's dick or whatever. Like, I don't understand you MAGA dick riders. Like, you want to step back and tell me, like, you're on the side, like, Ron Paul is a cockroach and Thomas Massey was a lunatic who had to go, but we need to support Lindsey Graham and Ben Shapiro and Mark Levin. Is that what we're doing? I don't know, man. I don't want to be on board with this shit. I don't think this is done. I think, yeah, you can get the boomers to get out there and vote for the worst horse shit imaginable, just consistently. But based on my understanding of human mortality and the passage of linear time, I would say that's rapidly coming to a fucking end. 5 years, 10 years tops, and the boomers are not a fucking factor politically. Not a fucking factor culturally. And there will be bad things along that way because the boomers pass down basically no wealth or really even particularly skills to later generations. So we'll run into that problem. But on the plus side, we won't have a huge voting bloc that is seemingly on purpose trying to fuck everyone else over.
That'd be a relief.
We won't have a huge voting. We won't have the conservative Christians just consistently believing that the Bible says to send missiles to Netanyahu. So that'll be nice. Maybe we'll actually get revival in this country when the church lets go of its idol that is Israel. I don't know. Far be it from me to put words in the Almighty's mouth, but that certainly wouldn't surprise me. So this next Republican primary, I suspect that the Israel thing will be an issue. I suspect at the very least the war thing will be an issue. I suspect J.D. Vance will probably be trying to distance himself from it because assuming it doesn't wrap up pretty fucking soon, that's going to be a major fucking millstone around his neck. I don't know if Massey's going to run. I don't particularly think he could win. I think he is a niche politically, but I don't know. A lot of people didn't think Trump could win. But he came out there and said the thing no one else was willing to say, and that's why he won. You know, certainly the Democrats are further along when it comes to abandoning this fucking albatross around our neck that is Israel. So it'll be interesting to see where that goes with them. I mean, the whole reason Josh Shapiro, my governor, didn't end up a running mate for Kamala is because he has IDF ties and they didn't think it would fly with their base. I'm pretty convinced of that, at least.
The only downside, the Democrats are further down the road in every other way they shouldn't.
Oh, yeah, the Democrats are terrible. I'm just saying this issue is good. Israel's time is done, okay? Whether or not America turns into a third world shithole or not, America's protective hand on Israel is coming to an end. I kind of think that's why Israel is making so many fucking desperate plays right now.
That would make a lot of sense.
Chances, what's your accusation on the retard? What's your opinion on the retard right accusation? I mean, I understand it, like, you know, if you're going to throw that at, like, Fuentes or even Candace Owens at this point. But when you're just, but on Twitter, that's come to just mean anybody that doesn't bow down to Zog. And I'm like, well, that's a lot of fucking people at this point. Okay. It's a lot of fucking people. So no, and speaking of the Democrats being further along, let's take a look at one Democrat that's running, and she probably won't win, but she's running in a primary down in Florida. So we're going to take a look at this lady. And let me be clear, I'm about to praise the living hell out of her. Probably wouldn't vote for her. If I lived in a district, I don't know anything about her district, but let's assume her district is blue. It's solidly blue. I would switch over my registration just to vote for her in the primary because I already like her better than whoever the other guy is. Let's talk about this lady. Let me bring up her fucking article here. I saw this the other night and everybody's like talking about what she said as if it's like this terrible thing. And I'm just like, oh my God, unfathomably based. So House candidate Maureen Galindo, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm terrible with last names. Pledges to send American Zionists to internment camps. We're getting base levels that shouldn't be possible. Okay, so she says she wants to turn the Carnes ICE Detention Center into a prison for American Zionists. I like that. And former ICE officers. I don't like that part. See, there's always the catch. I don't like that part. And also says it will also be a castration processing center for pedophiles, which probably will be most of the Zionists. Her words, not mine. But fucking based. The based meter's going off the chart. If we can find a candidate that wants to do this and get rid of the illegals, Luke, we're all set. Like, like I want to sit down and negotiate with her. Like, okay, but can we also get rid of the illegals? Like we're with you on the Zionist part. Can we get rid of the fucking Indians too and the Mexicans? And the Zionists? Like, I'm on board with that part.
Nah.
Like, come on, give and take, sweetie. Let's work together.
Unfortunately,
you get something you want. I get some. Come on, that's how politics works.
Yeah, that'd be a nice thought.
But I'm just saying, the people that come out there with this shit plus get rid of the Indians and the Mexicans, you got my vote. All right, where is that? Can we put this bitch in like a transporter accident with Thomas Massey? Get a Tuvix situation. I want Thomas Massey to get pissed off and just be like, kill them all. Death to the Zionists. But that's going on in a primary out here. Now, even on the Democrat side, would you have seen that 10 years ago? I want internment camps for the Zionists. Oh my God. Unfathomably based. Just I'm listening to this. I'm like, let her cook. She's on to something here. I got news for you. I think if we got rid of all the fucking Zionists, maybe other problems would start to sort itself out. Because I don't know. On a basic spiritual level, I really don't feel like arguments for nationalism hold any weight coming from somebody who votes for a motherfucker in an IDF uniform. Like, I just don't think, I think that there's a certain spiritual dynamic to this where it really does kind of be like, well, if you're doing this, you really don't deserve borders. There is a certain spiritual law to the universe, I happen to think. Well, that was me getting through all the stuff I wanted to say as best as I could without Fed posting. Because if I got through all the stuff I wanted to say, like all of it, there's probably going to be cops knocking on my door. At the very least, lose the YouTube channel. But that was most of what I wanted to say. I don't know. Other than that, man, I've just rest of it. Like, I went to the comic book store today. Wasn't even a lot in my box, and I don't know. I watched YouTube videos reviewing like the fucking DC Sonic crossover figures. It's like I just wanted something goofy and light. I just don't. I'm so out of politics now, man. Like, going forward, this show's we're probably going to be talking about like Jeremy Hambley again. Watch him implode. Because I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to play anymore on this shit. Like, I just want. No. You have to support Trump. You have to come out and vote in November. It's the most important election ever. And you have to come out and support J.D. Vance. And I'm at this point, I'm like, nah, man. you know, I heard this from a comedian. I can't remember off the top of my head who said this, but it was like, you know, when you come home from like the pool and all the kids are playing something, and they're like the bushes are lava and you can't go that far. Like they set boundaries, and you're just walking home. And they're like, no, you can't walk across the sidewalk. It's lava. It's like, I'm not doing that, guys. I'm just going inside. I'm swimming all day. I'm tired. Well, that's me with politics now. It's like, you gotta vote for JD Vance because the Democrat is lava. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm gonna go inside, play some NES and take a nap. I don't know what to tell you. Like, leave me alone. Like, I'm done with it. I don't care at this point. I don't fucking care. But what about the border? What about it? I'm not getting anything on that anyways. I'm getting half-ass fucking trickle deportations. Like, yeah, we're heading in the right direction, I guess, for once, but whatever. You know, do I really give a fuck about, you know, getting rid of all the Indians if in 2030 I'm executed for not fucking celebrating fucking Passover? Like, I don't whatever, man. Trump's already got his fucking task force on fighting anti-Semitism. Going city to city. Cool. I guess the one upside to that is if it goes as well as the government's war on drugs or war on poverty, I guess we'll have more anti-Semitism. Chat says Keno Cathedral just got flagged down. Yeah, Jeremy's pulling out all the stops. He's desperate. He's circling the drain, man.
Oh,
and he knows it.
He's just getting worse and worse with every passing second.
Oh, and then like like Chrissy Mayer got all sucked into this. I'm sorry, we're gonna talk about this shit now because like, what? I don't want to just sit here and yell it. Yeah, I know, the fucking Zionists are fucking me in the ass. What can you do about it? You know, after a while, you just disassociate and clench your teeth and go to your happy place. So Chrissy Mayer gets sucked into all this, and you think, okay, that's going to die down, right? Because she fucked over Brittany Venti, who used to be her friend, and Brittany Venti has gone full bitchy catty fucking mean girl on her, and Brittany Venti's doing just deep dives into Chrissy Mayer. It's this whole thing has been amazing because it's people that suck and are shitty finally getting what's coming to them, you know, and you know, you could be like, well, you should focus on more important stuff, but it's like, I'm sorry, I can't stop the Zionists that are destroying my fucking country, but I can help stop Jeremy Hambley, so I guess I'll do that. So let's all help felt Jeremy Hambley, I guess, because that's fun. So that's what I do. I watch I don't catch Keto Casino live a lot of times. But I will play like the clips and shit. It's like hockey. Like I follow hockey a little bit on and off, but I can't always just watch a game. I don't want to do that. I'll like just give me the highlights, you know? I had to explain the entire fucking Jeremy Hambley saga to my boomer 72-year-old father. Because he used to watch the quartering. I know, ill. But you got to understand, he would fire up Rumble, and Rumble used to just push the quartering, right? Like, it used to just be on the front page. So my dad would fire up Rumble, and here's Jeremy's fat ass going, let's be mad about what Disney did. Woke stuff. And then, you know, like, my dad would be like, yeah, fucking Black Little Mermaid. And... which, I mean, I get it. I don't like it either. But my dad would watch that stuff because it's just what got pushed to him. But he doesn't, you know, he doesn't know. He barely understands how to use this shit. My father is a mechanical genius. I need you to understand this. I'm not trying to shit on my father. He's a great man, and he is a mechanical genius. This man used to build fucking trophy gobbling race cars in the garage in his spare time. Absolute mechanical genius. You hand him a computer or anything like electronic like that, and it's like the monkeys in 2001 when the obelisk comes down. He's just like hitting it with a bone. He doesn't know. Like, I remember because I even like took a screen cap and like sent it to a buddy of mine. I'm at work and I get a text from my father. How do you turn the computer on? And it made me laugh so much because it's like he's not a stupid man at all. Very much to the contrary. This man could take a carburetor apart with his fucking eyes closed. And he's like, where's the power button? I came home one day to him in a fucking panic, right?
Uh-huh.
Because his phone was broken. And I'm like, what do you mean it's broken? It won't let me call or text. So immediately I'm like, oh, he put on airplane mode. Because I've done it. Years ago, we've all accidentally hit airplane mode and go, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, okay. You know. And so I immediately was like, give me the phone. He's like, no, let me show you what it's doing. I'm like, I know what it's doing. And I just click real quick. There you go. He goes, what'd you do? It's like you were on airplane mode. What the hell is airplane mode? It's where you turn it off so it's like it doesn't interfere with airplanes, which isn't really a fucking thing, by the way, but whatever. Because it's still getting signals. You want to actually shut off your phone from getting signals, you basically got to put it in a fucking Faraday bag.
Yeah.
Like, it's still pinging off shit. I don't know what to tell you. Your Black Mirror that we got all addicted to is constantly listening to you and watching you and monitoring you and whispering in your ear when you're asleep. But anyway, so I had to explain, circling back around, I had to explain the whole fucking quartering saga to my father, starting with the fact that his wife has a Jewish bull. I'm like, yeah, so his wife's getting the Mossad meat missile. Jeremy watches. He's like, oh, well, that's kind of fucked up. And I'm like, whoa, it gets worse.
How can it possibly get worse?
You keep thinking that.
Oh, the sights we have to show you, sir.
Yeah, we brought this up, chat. Yeah, the younger generation is being properly trained. The Zoomers in particular are very helpless. I don't know how bad Gen Alpha is going to be. I don't know, man. You know, I mean, Zoomers don't even know how to fuck. Like they're afraid of pussy. Let alone do they know how to turn a wrench. So yeah, we're gonna have issues with that. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's so next week, by the way, chat, next week I will not have a show Wednesday. I'm sorry to tell you, I got roped into working at the day job Wednesday. They just, because of the fucking holiday, Memorial Day, we got to celebrate all the troops that fell for Israel. I got just roped into it. Boss wouldn't even force me. It was one of those things where the boss just comes to me with fucking puppy dog eyes, basically. Because like I've been pretty firm about like leave me alone on Wednesday. You can make me work any other day. I don't care. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I don't care. Leave me alone Wednesdays. And he's just like, oh, I got like no people and everything's been pumped back and I can't really give you hours as much as I need to. Otherwise, I'm like, okay, fine. So I will have probably a stream sometime next week. But it just won't be Wednesday. I'll do something during the week. Maybe I'll try and set up Custer's Revenge and we'll play Custer's Revenge here. Because that's fun. I'll see if we can do that. I don't know.
Is that
the greatest game of all time. Boy, that is getting memory hold. That is getting memory hold really bad. Now, I know it's old and there's not a ton of people that talk about like Atari games and shit, but like that one gets...
What do you mean it's getting memory hold? Like it recently?
Like, let me put it this way. The AVGN episode on it is gone.
Oh.
Now, you can find mirrors of it and all, but like on his official like sites and shit and his official channel, gone. Like, it's gotten seriously memory hold, and I don't exactly... I guess part of it is because like everything has gotten like super fucking sanitized online. I know there's a lot of porn if you look for it and all, but at the same time, like, you know, YouTubers aren't saying murder or rape when they're reading a news story. You know what I mean? Like things are getting really sanitized in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
So I guess that's part of the reason.
In the weirdest way too, you figured society is going to become more socially liberal, but it's not. It's getting oddly puritanical.
It is, and it's almost getting like the worst aspects of both.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like I always point this out, but you'll see somebody that's like got like pronouns in their bio and a fucking rainbow flag, and they're talking about being like fucking what the hell is it? Pansexual and just nonsense like that. And then they're just afraid, and they'll complain that like Supergirl's outfit has a midriff in her fucking costume. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just this weird fucking like worst of both worlds. It's like you took a feminist and like Jerry Falwell and you like mashed them together in a fucking transporter accident, but only the worst aspects of both remained. And that's just what our culture is now. It sucks. That's right, Chad. Pan, they like cookware. Well, you see, a homosexual likes the same sex, and a heterosexual likes the opposite sex, and a bisexual likes both sexes, and a pansexual likes both sexes and a lot of attention. And women, of course, all like both sexes because all women are bi. This is a fact backed by science. I'm sorry to tell you this. It's true. It's true. It's the most obvious thing in the world if you're willing to face it. That's terrible. I get dudes mad at me when I say that too. You talk about the weird inversion. If I would have said that on the internet 20 years ago, I'd have had chicks mad at me. I would never do that. And it was like 3 drinks later, they would. But I would never do that now. And now I get dudes mad at me. I got like weird trad dudes. They're like, my mom wouldn't do that. I'm like, I get that you don't want to think about your mom doing that. Like, but, you know, you probably don't want to think about your mom on dick either, but she was at least one point. That's why you're here. Luke is not co-signing my theory, but he knows it's true deep down.
Sorry, I'm just distracted.
It's like, no, I don't agree, but he knows deep down. He knows. It's true. It's true. All the straightest woman in the world is like 3 drinks away from making out with another chick.
Mm.
And what about lesbians? They all end up with dudes, at least the ones that aren't unfuckable hags. And also, I'd like to point out that lesbians aren't masturbating with rubber vaginas. All right, like it's at some point. Yeah. Oh man. Well, we've gone over an hour. It's about all we go over here because it's a low effort dog shit show. But if you do enjoy the content, I don't know why you would, but if you do, you should go to streamlabs.com/thebeglov, paypal.com/thebeglov, and send me donations. And your donations were promised to me 3,000 years ago. So you really are behind the time. You really should be getting them to me. And there's a link to the Amazon wish list down below, too. If you want to buy me some dumb shit that I like, that would also be rad. Well, that's about it for tonight. Like I said, next week, no show. I think going forward, though, we're going to do the 9 p.m. slot because I think some of the people I want to try and get on more, I think that works better for them.
Mm.
And also, it just kind of makes the day less rushed for me. Like, some days I don't, I work nights. Some days I don't get out of bed till fucking 1, 2, maybe later. And then it, I gotta run my errands, get my comics, read my comics. And it's like, I don't know. It maybe gives me a little bit more time to do more show prep. I might still not do more show prep because I'm a lazy sack of shit. But at least I have the time to do it if I stop being a lazy sack of shit. Well, welcome to Zog America, everybody. I hope you're enjoying it.
It'll be an adjustment.
Because I don't know a way out of it. That's for fuck sure. At least until the boomers die. Maybe once the boomers die, we can sort this shit out.
Mm.
It'll be a little rough. Because, the evangelicals are a good generation behind. Just in everything, basically. So, you know, and Gen X evangelical sounds like a boomer, just completely. But we'll see. Maybe we'll sort this out. I don't know. Who knows where this goes, man? You know, you could sit here and predict a million things, but could you have predicted the last 10 years? You know what I mean? Like go back to like 2015 and just tell yourself like what the fuck was going to happen. You know, like who knows? Maybe it'll get better. Maybe it'll get worse. I don't know. Maybe we're at some homeostasis where it's just going to be this shitty forever. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I don't even know what to tell you to do about it. I don't know. Pray. It's all the fuck I'm doing. I ain't even voting for the most part now. It's like, Lord, you got to help us because we are pretty boned. Like, we are all out of ideas, and I am ready to farm this problem to you. Because I don't know what to do otherwise. Oh. All righty. Well, that's about it for tonight, folks. I hope you enjoyed the show. Support the show if you can. Donations greatly appreciated. You can follow my good buddy Books, Andrew Banner on Twitter, Books_Andy. And Luke, you're still on Twitter, right?
I am. Artistic Layman, as always.
Okay, I was going to say, do you want to tell us the handle? Because I don't remember it off time. I know I'm following you. I don't remember it off time.
Just Artistic Layman, like always.
Okay. All right. Well, that's about it for tonight, folks. Thank you all for listening. Beglov out.